Blah, 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 blah. Let's go. Yo, yo. Peace to the 5% nation of guys and earth. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmah ta'ala, to all the Muslim brothers and sisters out there. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Yo, what I'm about to do now, I'm about to say something or get into something about Vanessa Bryant. Vanessa Bryant, the woman who loved Kobe Bryant so much that he won't let Kobe parents see the babies. The woman that loved Kobe so much that when Kobe got caught cheating, he had about $4 million rings and jumped through hoops. But that same woman was dropping it like it was hot for gangster rappers in the LA area, in the New York area, before she met Kobe, and Kobe was dumb enough to wife her up. This same woman brought nothing at all to the table, off strong peace. Brought nothing at all to the table, but got his whole life earnings. The earnings that should have been split probably pretty much, and not evenly, 75-25 between his parents. Because his father raised him, put the basketball in his hand, and told him what it was to be a professional. Told him that. A good father. Like I said, Kobe was a great player, but I hate now that he's dead, everybody acting like he was a perfect individual. Kobe, in all reality, was a piece of shit. In all reality, Kobe was a piece of shit. He didn't care about the black community. He did nothing for the black community. He did work to make himself rich. He built shit in the black community. That was one of to make himself rich. He was a philanthropist in LA. That's what I'm gonna say. But just because he was a philanthropist, do not make him saint. It don't mean he did anything for his community, for the community of blacks. Kobe Bryant community was not LA. His community was Philadelphia, PA. And them same people that praise Kobe, the same people that praised Kobe for how great he was on the court, was the same people that denounced Kobe for his dealings with the inner community, with the urban areas, for his dealings how he treated his father, his mother. You know what I'm saying? Same people that told Kobe that girl was just there for the bag. His father told him that. But did Kobe listen? Nah. Kobe didn't care what his father said or thought. No, actually, Kobe got mad at his father and stopped talking to his father because of something his mother did, really. Why do you think Philly booed him at the All-Star game? Because he didn't give a fuck about Philly. You know what Kobe said after they booed him at the All-Star game? He's like, I'm not black, I'm Italian anyway. The nigga said he was Italian. He said he wasn't black, he was Italian. Where do they do that at? That makes no sense to me. That at all makes no sense to me. I'm being 100% honest with you. Kobe should have been checked when he did that. But Kobe should have had it in place, not for his wife to control his whole net worth of his estate, but for his parents to get a portion, for his parents to be able to see his kids. For his parents that raised him and kept him digging and jigging nice clothes and stuff, put food in his mouth, for them to have something to fall back on. The fucking trick didn't even invite his parents to his Hall of Fame induction. When Kobe passed, she didn't even want Kobe, his parents, and his family at the funeral. She didn't want it. So when I look at her, when I look at her, look at the things she say, the things she do, none of that shit add up. How you gonna hate the people that brought the man to this world that you love so much, you couldn't love so much, hate them so much? Not want them to be a part of your baby's lives, your kids' lives. Them kids are gonna need to know their grandparents. Joshua Radcliffe, actual fact, son. If I'm lying, I'm dying. No, she didn't. Somebody else offered him a ticket. She didn't invite him to the Hall of Fame ceremony. Actual fact, it was just spoken about today. With a reliable source I got inside the immediate family. Tracy McGrady. Nikki Justice on the run. Salute, baby. Peace to the queen. How you? And she got the nerve to lie. As claims she invited them people to the funeral. She invited them to the Hall of Fame ceremony. Well, she know damn well she didn't. Yo, I met Jelly Bean Bryant a long time ago when I used to play ball. Jelly Bean was a good individual, good man, yo. Joe Jelly Bean Bryant was a good man. Kobe's mother seemed like a sweetheart. Everything started off because he got mad at his mother, cursed her out, called her all type of names because she sold some old high school stuff of his for like $75,000 or something like that. Well, $200,000. So $250,000. He got mad. It's all right to be mad at your parents if they do something that you don't feel is right and exact. But over money, when you're a multi-millionaire, you took it too far to not speak to your mother for all them years, and then you died while you were telling her you're sorry or she apologized to you. His parents made him who he is. If his father was Joe Jelly Bean Bryant, Kobe would just be another average nigga running around Philly, fucked up in the game, selling crack and smack. If Kobe didn't ever go to the Lakers and he was stuck on the Charlotte Hornets, Kobe would have never matured to the player he is now. The player he was before he died. He would have never matured into maybe the top 10 greatest player in the world. He'd have been another Kwame Brown. A less than average player. No disrespect to Kwame Brown. Because if Kwame Brown had the same opportunity, the chance that Kobe had at that young age to go to the Lakers and get taught from a baby like he did, Kwame would have been a baby Shaq in the league. Everybody get mad because I said something about her marrying a white girl. My bad, she's not white. She's a white Mexican or she's a white Spaniard. Whatever she is. She's not original. She's just like the original penis. Kobe playing Captain Saberhole got with a woman that now got all his life earnings and's gonna spend on one of them hood niggas up in the club. Bottle full of bub. But he didn't know. So when I talk about Kobe, I'm not talking about Kobe as a player. I'm talking about Kobe as a person, as a man. And from what I see with Kobe as a person and a man, that he's a piece of shit, and Vanessa Bryant was a piece of shit as well. A lot of people hate what I said, hate how I said it, but I'm dealing with facts. Yeah, TV is fake. You want them to be yes men and control them. Nigga, like my mother told me, I have a pocket full of money. I'm still you have a pocket full of money, nigga. You still my son. It happens when you start trying to raise your kids like white kids. When you start trying to raise your kids like white kids, they start treating how white kids treat their parents with no respect. I don't got much else to say about this. I just want to put this out there. But Vanessa Bryant will be back for the streets very soon. She will be back for the streets very soon. She's not for the streets now. Because when I seen that ceremony, her ass got fat. Her ass was fat like that with Kobe alive. That shit was jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. It's jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Word up. That's the actual fact. That ass was jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby. Real talk. Real motherfucking talk. It's a shame. I'm not bugging at all, B. Not at all. The God never bugging. The God always keep it funky. The God always keep it funky. The God ain't bugging. The God keep it funky. I believe she's getting a black ball blown out by Karl Malone on low too. But Karl Malone, when she tried to get back at Kobe, she gave Karl Malone some of that nana. That's why Kobe and Karl Malone started beefing. But Karl Malone tried to get more of the guts. Carmelo tried to get more of the guts, and she wasn't giving him no more. She like, I was just trying to get back at Kobe, nigga. Back off. Gigi has nothing to do with what I'm thinking of when I'm talking about Kobe Bryant. Gigi was a pawn in the game, just like Kobe Bryant was a pawn in the game. Anything that could take a son away from his mother, that raised him, that spoiled him, that treated him like a fucking little prince. He was never a real nigga. He was always a clown. How I know, was I there? I don't know you. I don't know your father got your mother pregnant, but I know they your parents, right? Vanessa and her mother, her father was gold diggers of Kobe. When Kobe got with her, Kobe was already coming to his own. They didn't get with Kobe. She get with Kobe. He was playing for the Charlotte Hornets, and he was a rookie in the Lakers. They wasn't giving him no time of day in the first 2 or 3 years because they didn't know the nigga was gonna blow up like he did. So for all y'all motherfuckers gonna keep Dick Ryan Kobe and talk about Vanessa this, Vanessa that. Vanessa was a clout chick, was a gold digging whore. And she got the bag. And that's a damn shame. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You might not like my opinion. I don't give a fuck. The way they robbed him for so much. His mother sold some high school artifacts, and he blew up her and cursed her, called all types of names. Nikki Justin Run, I told you, she was a video vixen for gangster rappers. So you know she sucked a lot of penis before she ran into Kobe. Kobe was probably kissing her after she done sucked off the game. So you know what I mean? I say what I say is what it is. Y'all don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Y'all like it, subscribe, like, do what y'all do, man. Is Kobe Bryant Whittle still for the streets? That's the question. And my answer is that bitch never stopped being for the streets. Kobe was just stupid enough to believe her. Lower Merion, Philly, PA, do something for somebody. Lower Merion is a suburb of Philly. Is it or is it not? Stop making excuses for this guy who got brought up with charges of raping a woman and a hotel worker sodomizing her, leaving his cum in her ass while he was married with a wife. That's some stupid white boy shit to do. Them niggas ain't doing that shit. First of all, a nigga got a wife, most of the time he's strapping up. Yeah, indeed they do. The Jason Richardson, what's the motherfucking name? Steve Nash situation. Jason Richardson was smashing Steve Nash's wife. Steve Nash didn't even know the baby was his. He stayed with her to find out the baby was his because Jason Richardson was all up in them guts. And they blackballed Jason Richardson from the NBA for that shit. Jason Richardson was a well above average player. He was an all-star game the whole nine. But the white boy hold more stocks. for the black boy of the NBA. Believe that. But y'all, I wasn't gonna make this a long rant. I want to make this shit short and sweet. I want to say peace to the 5% nation, the guys and nerfs. All my subscribers, love y'all, man. Thanks for coming out, for showing love and support. And this is the King of New Jersey, BTB TV. We in the blood or crip, we doing our own thing. BTB TV that started our own gang. Like, nigga, what? Peace.